So welcome back to some more Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we took down the remaining Pokemon of ruinous backgrounds, I guess, and, well, now they're in our pocket to create chaos with. Along with that, got a special TM, which was just nasty plot from Ryford for all of our efforts. And you're probably wondering why I'm in Asado Desert. Well, this time, I'm going to be demonstrating something I mentioned last episode. Last episode I did mention that you can actually go back and catch all of the Titan Pokemon if you so wish. I'm only going to be going after one simply because it's the most unique out of all of them, and, well, it's the same deal, so go find our Great Tusk that's out here, and besides, he probably should be out here anyways. Hello, Cacturn. Where is he? Actually, he might be at the start of his, cave. I think they usually reside at their cave entrances. Unless if he's just rolling around, in which case I have no idea, and I probably won't know. Can I even go in the cave? No, I can't. Wow, that sucks. Where are you? This one's gonna be harder to find because they're not as big as they were when we first found them. So this is gonna be a little tricky. You're not it. You're an earthworm. And it's kind of hard to find the other Titan Pokemon because they're literally just the normal size. Where the hell is this thing? That's not you. There you are. Hey, buddy, you're huge. Let's go, do I have to talk to you? Oh, wow, I actually have to talk to you. All right. To make sure I don't kill it, I'm going to save. Sup, buddy? Donphan. So, yeah. I guess you do know which ones are the Titan Pokemon if they're just walking around. Or, well, just sitting there waiting for you to touch them. So, like I said, you could do this with all of the Titan Pokemon. I'm just going to do it with Great Tusk simply because he's the most unique out of all of them. Along with that, I don't really see a reason to go and catch all the other Titan Pokemon. They're literally just normal Pokemon with a Titan's mark on them. So, they don't have anything special besides that. What is that noise? What the hell was that? What did I just hear? There's a Donphan cheering me on, apparently. I guess I'll try... God, if I touch this thing at all, I will kill it by accident, which is ironic because when we first fought this thing, he was one-shotting my teammates, but whatever. This thing shouldn't have a crazy catch rate considering it's not a legendary. I'm pretty sure they do have better catch rates simply because they're not legendaries, but Great Tusk might be an exception because, well, he is a Paradox Pokemon out here, but come on, let me catch you. Really? You're gonna be a pain in the ass? Also, that Rellor is very concerned. It's like, oh god, I gotta get the hell out of here. Getting hit by the sandstorm. Come on, man, let me catch you. You're actually a really cool looking Pokemon. Besides, I'm choosing you over the other Great Tusks that I could go and grab in the Great Crater. I digress. Come on, buddy. Like I said, if I hit this thing at all, I'll kill it, so. Please. Man, you are being almost as stubborn as the ruinous Pokemon I just went and caught. Like, seriously? And you're just raising your speed over and over again. You're about to kill Kaiju. Timer ball, I guess. Hasn't been that many turns, but hey, why not? You kind of match the colors. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. I mean, if it matched your Tusk and the red little spikes on you. I actually really like this thing's design too. I love the Paradox Pokemon. Some of them I don't really care for, but this guy is really cool. I like this guy. Like, as for the Violet Paradox Pokemon, I mean, obviously this thing would be a Iron Treads in Violet if you were to go and catch him right now. There's some of the Violet Paradox Pokemon I like, but a lot of them are just the same theme. They're all just robots. While the ones for Scarlet are very unique. They all look very cool. But there we go. Sightings of this Pokemon have occurred in recent years. The name Great Tusk was taken from the creature listed in a certain book. So yeah, it's there. And we'll go check up on its summary to check out its mark. So it's up. Really? Really? You had to put your ass up to my character so I can fight you. Yeah, screw off. You're not worth my... You're definitely not worth my time, Donphan. At least not right now. Let's go check on that Great Tusk. So down here, I got a really good one. I mean, I think it always has perfect EVs across the board. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's got a really good, really good nature. Holy crap! One I got is really good. So yeah, Titan Mark. That was a Titan. That's their special thing, and I'm pretty sure they always come with really good EVs as well. So there you go. That's there if you want to go and grab it. And you're probably wondering, well, what is there to do now? We've done all the legendaries. We've checked out the Great Crater again. I will preface this real quick by going back to Mesagoza. So, back at Mesagoza, specifically the Academy, we have the option to go and talk to all of the different professors, and now, well, Arvin, Nimona, and Penny. If you go talk to them, they're just going to put you on a chain thing like the professors did, and they'll just eventually give you some random items that don't really matter. As such, I'm not really going to cover that simply because it's boring just to talk while they're talking, and then you just get their items, and those three just turn into NPCs that you get to talk to. You eventually get access to their rooms, but there's nothing special in there, and yeah, they just turn into talkative NPCs that don't really get to do anything with you anymore. So, for this reason, at least for right now, I'm not going to be showing that, because it's just boring. There's no point to it. The ones I did want to show, I showed already. And besides, the way I'm going to be progressing the LP from here on out is going to make a difference for what we're going to be doing. I'll explain that later. But there is one last thing I want to go and cover before we end this series. I'm going to meet you guys over in Pokemon Violet real quick. Over in Pokemon Violet, which is pretty much my loaded setup, and yes, I'm wearing a Daft Punk helmet, don't question me. I have a very loaded setup here. So, the thing I'm going to get into with Violet, again, there are different, Paradox form Pokemon. I wanted to wait till the very end to go and explain the differences. First of all, you have Miraidon, which is a major difference. It's a Dragon Electric type, so kind of like Zekrom, but worse. But the main thing I wanted to explain about is not that. Shiny Pokemon. I did mention this before. Shiny Pokemon are very easy to get in this game with the right things to do. Like, I have damn near a whole team of shinies except for the Slowbro, because this is a competitive Slowbro. Well, not competitive. It's for Terra raids. But anyway. What I want to go and show are, first of all, this is going to be awkward. First of all, I never showed Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. I wanted to show those because I never had a chance to in Scarlet. Iron Leaves, yeah, it's literally just Virizion, but futuristic. Grass Psychic type, it's really good. They'll probably bring another event later on to go and catch these Pokemon again, so. And Walking Wake, which is personally my favorite one, is literally just a Paradox Suicune. Water Dragon type, and it has really good freaking moves. It can get Flamethrower and stuff. So yeah. As for main Paradox form Pokemon, I think I traded them all. I traded them all to the Pokedex. I completely forgot that I traded them all. That is not the right oh god. Okay. So you can see here I have done the entirety of the Pokedex. And I just wanted to show all the Paradox forms in Violet, because for some people, they may not have access to this. So you have Iron Treads, which is really cool. I love this thing. So yeah, really cool looking Pokemon. Iron Bundle, which is Ice Water type. This thing, I think, has been competitively banned because it's super fast and has a crazy special attack stat for some reason. It's really good, surprisingly. Iron Hands, which this is the shiny form. This is its normal form. Finding Electric type, basically, futuristic Hariyama. This thing is really good in Terra raids. Iron Jugulus, which is just Hydreigon. Iron Moth, which I love this thing's design. It's so cool. I love this thing. The shiny form of this thing is a pain in the ass, though, because all it does is changes the little red things to yellow. Iron Thorns, which is another one of my favorites. It's just Tyranitar, Rock Electric type. And then I think that's it. Don't know why they do it like this. There we go. Iron Valiant, which there's its shiny form and normal form. This thing is really good. Fairy fighting type is a really cool offensive typing, and it's just really nice. So, why did I want to show all of those? Well, because some people don't have access to them, and if people are playing Scarlet and want to get, let's say, Iron Jugulus, they have an option to through the... sorry for the cut. What's it? You have access to these things if you use the Austin John Plays trade codes. If you so wish, people are probably still trading these things around, especially since I have all of mine as well. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for those if you so wish. Personally, my favorite's Iron Moth because I think it's just so badass. So another thing is, there's no other major differences. With the Academy, it's changed to a different name. What is it called in this game? I can't even remember now. Whoa, lag. Uva Academy. That's right, Uva Academy. And, yeah, that's pretty much the main big differences. So why did I go onto my Violet account for this? I am going to be showing you how to get really freaking easy, well, shiny Pokemon. And the way I'm going to demonstrate this is by using... What the hell is on top of me? Oh, I thought it was like a giant bird or something. It's like, what the hell? I'm going to be going over to the Zero Gate real quick. Now, for your first thing for shiny Pokemon hunting, some prerequisites I would recommend. First of all, getting the shiny charm. I have explained this before, but the shiny charm pretty much further halves the rate of how shinies pop up, making shinies pop up way more often. It's about like a 1,300 chance instead of a 4,000 chance. Along with that, making sure you have really good freaking Pokemon to catch these shinies with. This is not a good example because I don't have anything with False Swipe on here, but for demonstration's sake, we should be fine on that. Also, make sure you have a crap ton of Pokeballs because, well, obvious reasons. I should have plenty. If worst case scenario, I'll have a Master Ball. But another major prerequisite, picnics. Now, I didn't explain this with the Terra raids, but in Pokemon Scarlet, well, I guess Violet too, you have access to the 6-star raids. Or, well, the 5-star and 6-star raids. If you do all the 5-star raids, I believe it's 10 that you have to successfully complete, and it has to be in your own game. I'm pretty sure it does not count if you join other people's worlds and complete them. You will have access to 6 and 7-star raids. 6 stars are toughest of the tough, pretty much, without any exclusivity or anything like that. You're gonna want Pokemon up in the level 80s at the very least for those raids. For level 7 raids, those are pretty much event Pokemon. So, Walking Wake, Iron Thorns, or is it Iron Thorns or Iron Leaves? It's Iron Leaves, Iron Leaves. Stuff like that. Basically, event Pokemon that pop up every now and again thanks to Game Freak. But, if you do those raids, you can get items called, if I can find it, is it in here? I think it's in here. It is not in here. Where the hell is it? Is it in No. Where the hell is it? I swore it was in here. Shard, 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 shard. All of these are shards. You can't use these, so I'm thinking they're not in here. Okay, where the balls is this? Pokeballs. Is it in here? I swore. Okay, there we go. Herba Mystica. You can actually get the Herba Mysticas again. And you can actually keep these. Herba Mysticas are very important for picnic stuff. Because you can make a thing called a shiny sandwich. Which further lowers the shiny rate to make it crazy good odds to find shiny Pokemon. And this is what I'm going to demonstrate for today. So, let's go. First of all, save before you make a picnic, because, you know, if you save before a picnic and you mess up on the picnic, then you just reset and get your stuff back. But also, if you don't find the shiny, you can reload, make another sandwich, and you'd be good. And if you're wondering why there's a cut, it's because I completely screwed up the picnic, and I completely screwed up the explanation. So, for the picnics, you want to, well, set one up. And the shiny thing is great with picnics. What we're basically making is a shiny sandwich, which is very, very specific. So, the method I'm going to go with here is I'm going to use the recipe that I know works. There are updated recipes where they're a lot better in the cost-effective route, but for this purpose, I'm just going to use what I know. You definitely have to have Herba Mysticas for this. Herba Mysticas are a very rare spawn that comes from level 5 and 6 star raids. Well, and even higher up with level 7 star raids. So, just keep that in mind. You will at least need 2 if you're following along for this specific thing. But for this purpose, we're basically just making a hamburger. So, get 1 serving of tomatoes, 1 thing of onions, 1 thing of green peppers, and 1 thing of hamburger. Now, depending on the type of what you want for your Pokemon to be, for your shiny, you're gonna want a specific ingredient. This is where I messed up on, and I'll explain this in a sec. But for this purpose, the Pokemon I'm going after is a Dark Flying type, aka Iron Jugulus. So I can either choose 2 Prosciutto, that will go for the Flying type variant, or I can get 2 Smoked Fillets, which is for the Dark type variant. For this purpose, I am going with Dark type because I think that just makes more sense. Where the crap is this Smoked Fillet? There it is. There we go. But that will change depending on what type you're going for. For example, you need 2 tofus for normal or 2 cucumbers for water. It just depends on what you want. As for here, you want to choose your 2 Herba Mysticas. Any of them work, so I'm going to do 1 bitter, 1 spicy for this demonstration. That's all you need. I'm going to do the Heroic Sword because that's just, I guess it looks cool. I didn't even know I had that. But anyway, make the sandwich. Now, the misconception with the sandwiches is that you have to make them perfectly. You do not. And I'm just going to show this right off here. You can make the most disgusting looking sandwich, into which I am going to do, by making 1 hamburger on the one side and then 3 tomatoes on top of it because I am a disgusting human being. I don't even like tomatoes. Now, the smoked fillets are going to be difficult. As long as your ingredients do not fall, you should be good. This is why I say save before you do the... Oh, God. The picnic, because if your stuff falls, you completely ruin it. Also, do not top the freaking sandwich. That is pointless. Anyway, sword through... Where's the sword? The sword's gone, and also the onion is clipping through the bottom half of the sandwich. Ah, beautiful. A beautiful sandwich. I hope this works. I don't think anything fell. But, surely this will be fine. If it doesn't, then, again, you just need to reset and, rearrange everything again. But this should give us a dark typing. A tasty original. It's 3 stars. Give it that. There we go. Encounter Power Dark and Sparkling Power Dark. This is the biggest thing you need. So let's pack up and go. And if you're shiny hunting in the Great Crater like I am, this is the best way to do it. You cannot use a picnic inside the Great Crater because it's too dangerous to do that. So you have to do it right outside of Area 0, at least the best chance for this, and just dive on in. Now, probably wondering why you're doing this on Violet. For time's sake, I mean, because in this demonstration, it's best if I have the Shiny Charm for this. You don't have to have the Shiny Charm for this. As long as you have the Shining Power sandwich and all that, you're good to go. But the Shiny Charm just makes things even faster, so hopefully I can run into this thing. I'm kind of trying to force a Shiny to pop up here, but you know what? This is what we're here for, I guess. Scuffed things, and yeah, I don't know. I just get to see some of the Paradox Pokemon in the other game, because, well, you never get to see them in the other game, because they don't exist, so... Anyway, just to hop all the way down, the Iron Jugulus should be all the way down here. Also, I love riding on Miraidon better. Yeah, here we go. So, basically just walk around and until you see your shiny. They will be shiny in the over... There it is! Wow, that was fast! Holy crap! Alright, definitely safe right in front of what you're trying to catch. Jesus, that was fast. Wow. Huh. Wow, I told you, you can find these dudes super fast. It's that, wow, alright. Oh, I now realize the irony of, I got a crit catch too. Oh my god. That was so fast. That's how it works though. Sometimes they are just that fast to catch. Or to find. No, I'm good, but yeah. There's your shiny Jokulus. That was the fastest I've ever found a shiny like that. Wow. That's what I'm saying. And you can just keep going if you want. You can go and find a different dark type if you so wish. I could go back up and actually try to find some Corviknights if I so wish, but and here's the thing too. That is not the right button. When you pause the game, and I think no. I did not mean to throw that. How do you do the thing? There is a way to see how much time you have left. Is it bag? No. How the hell do you see it? Okay, I don't remember. But there is a way to... Oh, wait. Is it this? Yeah, okay. Right on the D-pad, you can check how much time you have left with your sandwich. Dude, I can't believe I actually ran into that immediately. That's how fast it goes, especially with the shiny charm. It's insanely fast. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find another one, because that was just ridiculous. But, yeah, you can see how fast these guys are spawning. So, your shiny will always be in the overworld. Now, there is a specific thing I will mention if you're trying to catch a shiny Ditto or Zoroark. Because those Pokemon always spawn in the overworld as a different Pokemon, you cannot directly see if they're shiny. But there is a way to see if they are shiny. I'm going to see if I can find another shiny to make that work, because I want to demonstrate it. But basically, when you send your Pokemon out in the Let's Go mode, and you try to attack the shiny, your Pokemon will refuse to fight it. Basically telling you, hey, that's a shiny, don't hit that. And that's pretty much how you know if your whatever Zorua or Ditto is a shiny, because your Pokemon will not fight it. So there you go. I love the irony of the first episode in the series, I got a shiny, and the final episode is me demonstrating how to get a shiny. I am loving that irony. But yeah. Just, it's really easy to get shinies in this game, and right now is the best time because they have yet to lower the amount of spawns there are in the overworld, and they're planning on doing that. So, by all means, become shiny hunters. It's the easiest time to be one right now, and it's actually really fun. Personally, what I do is, if I'm going for something specific for a shiny, I'll just watch some videos or watch some anime while I'm doing the process and, you know, get some laid-back shiny hunting stuff. And besides, this game, like I said, is the easiest to shiny hunt. All you gotta do is walk around and pay attention. That's all you gotta do. So, it's the reason why I have so many shinies in Pokemon Violet, is because I grinded the crap out of them. Now, granted, this will work on most overworld spawns. However, what do you do for Pokemon that are not an overworld spawn, like that shiny Charizard I have? That is where you're going into the Masuda method for. And you're probably wondering, what the hell is the Masuda method? The Masuda method is the method of getting a foreign Pokemon to breed with another Pokemon that is not of the same foreign background. So, for example, let's say a foreign Ditto with a non-foreign, at least to your cartridge, like Pikachu. The shiny rate goes even lower when you do that. Now, it does not get affected by sandwiches, do keep in mind. The only way sandwiches affect the process of shiny hunting through the Masuda method is the increased amount of eggs you get through the egg power, which you only need like level 1 or 2 for. But the Masuda method is for those kind of Pokemon. So, for example, since Charizard cannot be found in the overworld, you have to use the Masuda method, or at least the egg method, to find, well, shiny Charmanders. And to which I say, good luck on that. Masuda method is pretty reliable as a source. It's been reliable for years at this point. And again, that's how I got my shiny Charizard. But keep in mind, they can take forever, and eggs are really annoying to get in this game because There's no on-screen indicator of if there's eggs in the basket, and if you're probably wondering, how do you breed eggs? Or get eggs? Basically, you have to have a Ditto and whatever Pokemon you're trying to breed in your party while you're sitting in the picnic area, and you just sit there and you check the basket next to the picnic thing, or picnic table. Every now and again, there'll be some eggs. It takes a very long time, and personally, I hate this method in this game because it takes so long to do, and it's very unfortunate. But it does work, and if you get all the eggs, then it's a pretty high chance to get a shiny, especially if you're using Masuda method with, Shiny Charm. Now, if you're wondering how to get a foreign Pokemon, well, first of all, highly recommend getting foreign Ditto. That is going to be your saving grace for all of this Masuda method stuff, because you don't have to mess with compatible partners. Ditto is compatible with every normal Pokemon. I mean, do keep in mind legendaries are exempt from this because, well, you can't breed a legendary. And same with the Paradox Pokemon. Paradox Pokemon cannot breed as well. They're counted as their own type of thing. They're like pseudo-legendaries, I guess, of this game. So, if you're wondering how to get a foreign Ditto, there are trade codes for that. Again, thanks to Austin John Plays, he has a lot of trade codes available for that kind of thing. So, personally, what I would do, get a English Ditto and try to trade it off to foreign, because if you try to trade it to a foreign person, 9 times out of 10, that person who caught that foreign Ditto is actually from a different region and, well, would benefit from an English Ditto. It just depends, and do keep in mind, it is luck of the draw if you run into the person that has your foreign Ditto that you want. Along with that, make sure you check the summary on the Ditto that you're about to trade for, because some of them may say English, but it's not foreign English. And, well, some people will not look at the stupid summary to check what it is, so they'll just back out if they just see it's a Ditto. So just keep an eye on what you're about to get, because sometimes they're not foreign, despite coming from someone who is foreign. What's in this cave, actually? I'm curious. Okay, nothing. So yeah, lots of explanation okay, I did not mean to run into you, buddy. I already have a shiny version of you, so I don't need you. Iron Jugulus is not that crazy of a Pokemon. I just really wanted to show something cool to get a shiny of. But yeah, this shiny sandwich method works for pretty much every above world spawn Pokemon, and it spawns a crap ton of them. Just keep in mind that, common types like waters are going to be more difficult to run into, because let's say if you're going for a Marill and you did water, you're going to be running into Magikarps, Gyarados, Dreadnoughts, like you're running into all the other water types, and it can be kind of difficult to do that. So that's why I recommend, like, in that case, do it for Fairy, because there's not that many Fairy types in this game, and especially near water sources. That's, again, that's how I got my Marill, to be shiny. So, how much? Oh, that is not the right button. I clicked the wrong button. Back out, back out, back out. Let me back out! Okay, Jesus Christ. Let's see. I have 20 minutes. I'll go one more sweep around just to see if there's any more, but by all means, it's not that imperative if we find another. I just wanted to show the Let's Go mode attack thing with shiny Pokemon, because like I said, if you send out a Pokemon to try to kill a shiny, they will not go and kill the shiny, so you have to engage in the battle to go and get that shiny. I can't believe I got that in like the first 2 minutes, but that really does show how powerful this method is, with Shiny Charm and the Shiny Sandwich, and it's just nuts. It's really, really easy to get shiny Pokemon in this game, and like I said, I highly recommend people to go and try to find some shinies, because this is your best game to do it in, pretty much. Now, things that are exempt from shinies, I mentioned some shiny locked things, like the Ruinous Pokemon that we caught the last 2 episodes. Those are all shiny locked, so you cannot get shinies of those Pokemon. Koraidon and Miraidon at the moment are shiny locked as well, even the one you have to fight. So it is impossible to get a shiny like Pokemon of those. However, there have been weird glitches where the Pokemon, or Rhydon or Koraidon that you ride on can turn into a shiny for some reason. However, you can never use them as a shiny in a fight for right now. Those will probably just be mystery event stuff. Another weird thing with shiny locked Pokemon are the starters, at least the very first ones you get. The very first Pokemon you ever get is shiny locked. For whatever reason, you can never get a shiny starter ever. Now, if you breed that Pokemon, you can get it through that method. You can get a shiny through breeding. But just keep in mind, you can never get a shiny starter right off the bat, like in the old games. It's just impossible to do so. They're shiny locked. After all of that, I'm pretty sure... Also, the Titan Pokemon are shiny locked, I believe, because they're Titan Pokemon for some reason. So, yeah. Not seeing any more Jugulus. Well, I'm seeing a bunch of Jugulus, but I'm not seeing any shiny Jugulus, but... That's probably all my luck drained out for one day. Like, seriously, I can't believe I ran into that immediately. So, and it may not get as lucky as I got. I mean, especially right now where I'm not seeing anything. So, all you do is just reset your game and, you know, do the sandwich again and go wherever you're going. Now, I will mention, too, that if you want to make shiny hunting easier and you want to do it with friends, you can do multiplayer picnics and gain the benefits of the shiny sandwich while also keeping all your materials. I believe if the person making the sandwich closes the game before the sandwich is fully complete and the other person stays in that world, that person will gain the sandwich benefits and the other person saves their materials. So you can kind of cheese it through that method. Personally, I don't do that because that's a lot of work and I only have one Switch, but by all means, you can do that if you so wish. Anyway, I'm going to do one more little pass. I know I said I was going to do one more pass, but I think that's the best luck I'm going to have here. Yeah, that's probably going to be it for that. Damn it. But hey, at least I got a shiny. At least I proved that you can do that. Like, I believe the shiny rate goes way down to like around 400 chance or something like that. I'll probably put the specifics on screen. But, yeah. This method's just very, very powerful. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to show on Violet's side of things. So I am just gonna save and join you guys back in Scarlet real quick. So, BRB. And there we go. That is every major thing I wanted to show with Pokemon Scarlet. And as a result, everything I wanted to show at this moment. Now, I will explain one thing before this series is done. This is going to be the final episode, and like I said before, I'm not going to show all the weird conversations you could do inside the academy because, to be honest, it's just not even worth it at that point. But that does not mean that this series is over for good. We do have the DLCs coming up, and I'm going to explain right now what I plan to do with that. When this series, this series will end, and, you know, there will be another series that pops up after it, but whenever the DLCs do come out and I decide to cover them, I will be covering those as soon as possible, and I will be adding on to this LP. They will be counted as extensions to this LP, so since it's episode 45, once we do the first episode of the DLC, it'll be episode 46, and thereon forth. It'll just be the extension of the LP, so technically, this LP is not done, but there will be a stopping point for right now until those DLCs come out. Well, at least the first major one. So, it's not going to be the end-all for Pokemon Scarlet for right now. Just keep that in mind. But, as of right now, I have shown everything I wanted to show. And, well, there's nothing else for me to do besides just wait till the next time. I should have restored your health before doing this. I was going to give like a cool send-off and, well, you're dead. So, yeah, let me heal you up, buddy. I'm sorry. Fully, by the way. And we'll put everybody in their respective order. So, you were first. You were second. You were third. You were fourth. There we go. So, let's go down our team and see, well, all the memories we made. Started the whole thing off with Preyas, and which you carried a lot of fights at the very beginning since everyone was kind of weak at the beginning, and, well, you proved yourself to be a really freaking good Pokemon. I kind of hesitated choosing, well, Quaxley at the very beginning, and, well, now it's a, what the hell are you? I can't remember what your name is, but, Quakehovel. Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. But yeah, you're a very good Pokemon, and, well, Preyas is very special, I guess, for me, because, you know, my background. But, you know, I thank you very much, Preyas, for everything. Our very shiny Pokemon that started this whole journey. Like, holy crap, you're the reason that this LP is the way it is. Like, you literally changed my entire team set because of you just popping up, and you can't really deny a shiny from joining your team, especially when it's right at the very beginning. So, thank you, Chargebolt. And also, you're a very good Pokemon. You carried a lot of fights as well, so I thank you very much. Squilliam, or very cursed Toedscruel, you carried a lot of fights too, surprisingly. You did very good against a lot of the things we needed you to be good against, and plus you're stupid fast for what you are, so thank you, Squilliam, for being you. Tsukiyomi did a lot of good things. I mean, you kind of got a disadvantage with a lot of the stuff in this game, but you held your own very well, and you're a very good attacker. You're a speedy attacker, so thank you, Tsukiyomi, for bringing the darkness to the light. And, well, by extension, the light to the darkness, I guess. Matarasu, our very much overpowered weapon of this game, our glass cannon. You were amazing. And just to prove that not all bug types are crap. I mean, look at your stats. And your EVs are literally perfect, damn near. So, yeah, thank you, Amaterasu, for burning everything to the ground. And finally, Kaiju. Honestly, I thought this was going to be the powerhouse of the team, but you ended up being, well, a very good backup in case we needed you. Not the greatest of moves that I gave you, and that's on my part, but you're a very good Pokemon when we needed you, and you cleared out a lot of major fights, so very much appreciate you, Kaiju. But there we go. That is Pokemon Scarlet for now. The main game is done, but we will have plans in the future to continue our journey. But that's everything for this LP for right now. So, next time on whatever we do next, I think we'll be traveling to further galaxies. I'll just leave it at that. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.